Hi, I'm Elemi from Yeyeo Botanica. Welcome back. You guys have been fantastic. I love all these comments. And my person and people from Uruguay. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Thank you so much for your participation, shouting us out, participating. Love it. Remember, we are www.yeyeo.com. We're a spiritual and wellness supplier, which is why I do videos about all things spiritual. Remember, give me a thumbs up and hit the bell for notifications, and in the description box below, become a part of my exclusive YouTube family list. Today, we're going to talk about something that is so delicious, which is smokable herbs. People want to know what they can smoke. Can they drink it? Can they do this? Can they do that? We're going to go through a list of the most used smokable herbs. So let's get started. So wanting to share with you today all these different kinds of smokable herbs. We sell them in the Botanica. People come in from the universities and colleges in the area. They want to try out different things that are smokables. And so I thought this is an excellent time to share that, especially it's the summertime. You can go to the park, go to the beach, and, you know, try these things outside. It's so nice. And so many people have different kinds of smokable blends, and a lot of these herbs that I'm going to mention today are in those blends. We also make blends in the store. Hyssop is the first one that I'd like to share and talk about with you guys. Hyssop is called the holy herb. It's the herb that's very much associated with the 23rd Psalm. And it's good for protection and hex breaking and things like that. But we're really not going to talk a lot about spiritual stuff today as it pertains to each herb, because I do the spiritual uses videos. Today, we're really going to focus on what can I smoke? Can I mix these things together? Is this pretty safe, right? So hyssop is one of those herbs, and it's great for treating emphysema, purifying your lungs. It's great as an expectorant, like if you have phlegm in your chest and you kind of want to get that out. It's great for drinking it as a tea. Soothes the respiratory system. But I will say it's really good also to kind of help to kind of gently clean out the digestive system. Just don't have too much, else you'll be really clean. So hyssop is our first herb that is a smokable. The second one is red raspberry. And red raspberry is great for boosting the immune system. It's great for being a nice alternative to something harsh, that if you're a person that you smoke tobacco, as in pipes or larger tobacco type of items where it's more straight, so it's a little bit harsher. Red raspberry is nicer for that. People who sometimes are weaning off of cigarette smoking, they also sometimes will mix red raspberry as alternative for that. It's great for calming anxiety if you're a person that you kind of get a little bit edgy. It's really good for that. Some people actually mix it with cannabis to kind of have a different kind of experience. So for those of you guys who are into cannabis, I would say you're maybe a great person to comment below to tell me about how mixing different smokable herbs with cannabis works. The next one that we have is mugwort. Mugwort is extremely well used in a lot of shamanistic, spiritual, ceremonial type of environments. It's used for spiritual baths, for burning, for smoking, for drinking, for putting in things, amulets and so on. Really powerful, very powerful herb. Even in the Orisha tradition it is used. So that mugwort is really like one of the herbs that is very much in the hallucinogenic category that you can find we sell it in the Botanica, but it's really pretty easy to find. So those of you that are in the know, now you know, we sell it. And you can come and buy it and put it with whatever your mixtures are for your smokables. So it's great for when people are gonna go into a trance. As I said before, it's a great hallucinogenic, but it's also good to kind of use mugwort when you're wanting to go into a very deep meditation. It's nice also for when I do past life regressions for people who are into different types of plant medicine. It's really nice for that as well. Relaxing the mind, relaxing the spirit, kind of opening up your aura a bit. Mugwort is also good for colds, intestinal parasites, any kind of nervous issue, as I said before. It's great for different types of mental illness for people who may have a little bit of mental disturbance but don't necessarily have to take a lot of prescription medication. And it's great for dream satchels, dream recollection, all these different things. So there are people who do a lot of dream work, and they also will use this as a smokable before they go to sleep to kind of enhance their dream experience. So next, we have St. John's wort. St. John's wort is maybe one of my go-to herbs, and I may, if you guys want me to do a video on the go-to herbs that you should have in your toolkit, definitely comment below. But St. John's wort you can find in a liquid form, which are called tinctures. You can find it in paste, you can find it in capsules, the straight herb, which we carry. And it's known as one of the feel-good herbs. It's really great as a mood stabilizer to really kind of level people out if people are having anxiety, depression, just the blues, maybe some PMS, things like that. St. John's wort is fantastic to take. And so if you're using it as a smokable, you get all those benefits. It's also great as an enhancer, kind of really like making things a little bit more bright, so to speak. And one of the last things that I would say about that St. John's wort, it's really good for people who have like compulsive things going on with them. So again, if someone's weaning themselves off of a substance or too much smoking of anything, St. John's wort is great to help without feeling that compulsiveness to want to do it more. The next one, peppermint. The mint family is so medicinal. It's really a cooling herb. It has a very, very strong healing vibration. Really nice. We know that peppermint, we go, oh, it makes my throat feel cold, right? Things like that. So we already know that naturally it's very, very cooling. I mean, we could be here all day talking about some of the purposes of it, but I do have a video on peppermint. You guys can be free to watch that. So peppermint, when smoking, improves your circulation. It relaxes your nerves. It's great for your respiratory system. And it's a nice mix with tobacco. Like some people do cloves, which is a spice, clove cigarettes, if you will. Peppermint's nice also for cigarettes because this is part of the reasons why they make menthol cigarettes, right? So kind of hooking that together. So lavender, one of my favorite herbs. We can find it everywhere. Maybe one of the most well-known herbs now. Even for people who don't know anything about herbs, they'll go, oh yeah, I heard about lavender, right? So lavender is great for mixing in blends with tobacco, cannabis, different kinds of smokable blends. It's great in a tea, and so on and so forth. So when smoking lavender, people will enjoy the flavor. It's great to help to wean you off. Again, another herb that's good for helping to reduce and or wean off nicotine and any other kinds of compulsive things that people may have in degree. So if also a person was on some kind of anxiety medication or some kind of regimen in that way, using lavender, mixing it with other herbs like the St. John's wort a little bit is good as kind of a way to wind down very gently. So we talked about all these smokable herbs today. We went through hyssop, red raspberry, mugwort. Just in review, We have peppermint, lavender, and St. John's wort. So I hope today you got some ideas about if you wanted to smoke some herbs, what that looks like. I always say to you guys, go for the best quality that you can get, especially if you're going to smoke it. So remember, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell for notifications, and in the description box below, send us your email address, just put it in, and become a part of our exclusive YouTube family list. See you next time. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like us, share us with others, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell for notifications, and come visit us in the store. Check us out on all social media. See you next time.